staff are specially selected to serve in the role of ushers. The degrees to be conferred today are the Master of Science in Nursing and the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. The master's codes include Braden representing Illinois State University. As candidates reach their seats, faculty members of Illinois State University will march in wearing the colorful hoods of the colleges and universities from which they graduated. The colors of the velvet borders indicate their field of study. You will find additional academic regalia information on page 4 of the commencement booklet. The processional now concludes with the entrance of the platform party, which includes the President's Party and the Dean's Party. We offer our thanks today to the members of the Illinois State University Commencement Band, conducted by Dr. Anthony Marinello, for providing the music for this ceremony. We hope you enjoy the ceremony, and thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon. I think we can do better than that. It's an exciting day today. Let's try again. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Much better, thank you. So my name is Aundave Tahule, and I'm honored to serve as the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 163rd Commencement Ceremony. This is a time for celebrating, so let us enter into the spirit of honoring, praising, and congratulating our graduates, the class of 2022. We will begin this afternoon with the singing of the national anthem, led by School of Music graduate student, Matt Davis. Please rise and remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed o'er the ramparts last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. So thanks again to Matt for that wonderful rendition. We are pleased and honored to have with us members of the Board of Trustees of Illinois State University. Trustees are citizens appointed by the governor who serve without financial compensation, devoting their energies to the betterment of our university. Will the following members of the Board of Trustees please stand and be recognized? Members of the audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Chairperson, Dr. Marianne Lauderbach. Trustee, Dr. Catherine Bone. Trustee, Mr. Bob Dobsky. Trustee, Mr. Rocky Donahue. And student trustee, Ms. Devin Peone. Thank you, trustees. We are also honored to have with us Illinois State University administrative officers and student leaders. Will each individual please stand as I call your name and be recognized? Again, members of the audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. President, Dr. Terry Goss Kinsey. Vice President for Finance and Planning, Mr. Daniel Stevens. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Levester Johnson. Vice President for University Advancement, Mr. Pat Vickerman. Dean, Mennonite College of Nursing, Dr. Judy Newbrunder. Associate Dean, Mennonite College of Nursing, Dr. Sun Yun Chung. Associate Dean, Mennonite College of Nursing, Dr. Mary Dick. Associate Dean, Mennonite College of Nursing, Ms. Janine Mulhauer. Associate Vice President for Research and Graduate Studies, Dr. Craig McLaughlin. Associate Dean, University Libraries, Dr. Rachel Scott. Director, Graduate Studies, Dr. Noel Selko. President, Alumni Association, Mr. Dave Hostin. President of the Student Body, Mr. Patrick Wash. Thank you all for being here this afternoon. Now, please welcome the Dean of the Mennonite College of Nursing, Dr. Judy Newbrander, who will recognize our outstanding faculty.
The university is a special institution committed to learning and the exploration of ideas. At the heart of this academic environment are our faculty, who dedicate their energy, time, and talents to sharing with students their love of learning, the excitement of exploring ideas, and the confidence to reach further potential. For the past 2 years, our faculty had to work extra hard. In March of 2020, our faculty had to abruptly shift to online modality due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Since then, they have learned new technologies and new ways of teaching and have given extra empathy and care to their students. It is my honor and pleasure to recognize and thank our talented faculty from the Mennonite College of Nursing who are dedicated to building our students' futures. Will you please stand and be recognized? We now celebrate our graduates. I offer my congratulations to each of you for the significant accomplishment being honored here today. Your hard work and dedication in reaching this important milestone is a true reflection of both your abilities and commitment. We now recognize our master's and bachelor's degree candidates. We ask that you all please stand and be recognized. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Let me be the first to offer my warmest congratulations. This day signifies a new beginning for each and every one of you. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Nicole Lehman. Nicole is graduating with her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. She was the president of the Nurses Christian Fellowship during her senior year. She was also involved in the Student Nurses Association, Encounter, Free Bible Now, the National Society of Leadership and Success, and her own church ministry. She worked on the Pediatric Hematology Oncology Unit at Children's Hospital in Peoria and has committed to the Pediatric Emergency Department at OSF in Peoria after graduation. Nicole, will you please speak?
Hello, class of 2022. First off, I am so proud of each and every one of you for all the time and hard work that you have put into this amazing degree. You deserve this, and trust me, you are going to make an amazing nurse. if you hold on to the values that you have learned and developed over your schooling. I was looking up characteristics of a nurse while creating the speech, and I found descriptors that I believe define each of you well. You have integrity, empathy, communication skills, confidence, endurance, emotional stability, time management skills, and a curiosity and willingness to always learn. Beverly Malone, the CEO of the National League for Nursing in the United States, once said, "You're willing to hang in there. That's the falling down and the getting up." She was talking about how nurses have persistence, which is the ability to continue firmly in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. I can firmly state that each of you have this honorable trait of persistence as evidenced by your completion of one of the hardest degrees during a worldwide pandemic. Although COVID has created many different struggles for each and every one of us, I believe that it has strengthened us to be better prepared for our future as professional nurses. You have demonstrated your strengths as being pliable and resilient, willing to take on the challenge no matter the difficulty. I am sure of this. I am so grateful towards Dean Newbrander and the whole MCM faculty, as I'm sure each and every one of you are. They have spent countless hours of planning the best route for their students during this pandemic. They have done their best to keep us in person for our classes and clinicals as much as possible, with the utmost safety and best interest for us. Whether you're here today, somewhat saddened by the missed opportunities that happened from COVID, or extremely grateful for the opportunity to still graduate amidst all this turmoil, I want you to pause and take a deep breath. Realize the amazingness of just being able to breathe. What are you going to do with your breath? Are you going to just fill yourself up? Or are you going to fill yourself with joy in the hard times and take your energy to love and care for others? We all know that nursing brings about a lot of different emotions. Some days you'll be so fulfilled with your day that you won't want to leave, and other days you're going to feel extremely disheartened. But I want you to never forget why you started and how far you've come. Go back to your beginning and to your why. Remind yourself of all the reasons why you chose the path that you did, why you stayed when it was hard, and look at how far you come and how far you could go. Never let go of hope, never let go of curiosity, and never stop being persistent and resilient. Look at every shift as a new opportunity to grow and care for others to the best of your ability. I have immense amount of faith in each and every one of you that you are remarkable human beings and will even further better the image of nurses for the future. I cannot wait to see where each of you will go, and I thank God for guiding us through these past 4 years of rigorous work. I'll leave you with this quote by Dr. Seuss. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. Now keep your head up and go make a change in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Terry Goss Kinsey, the 20th president of Illinois State University, who will address the graduating class, family, and friends. President Kinsey.
Congratulations! You made it. So commencement is a special time and a special occasion, not just in your life, but in the life of this university. But it's also a very special day for everyone that supported you. So graduates, I'd like you to stand up and take a minute. Wave, blow kisses, do whatever you want to do, and let's acknowledge your family and friends that are here with you today. They've been with you on this journey, and let's remember those that are here with you in spirit, that we know are celebrating as well. You can sit down, or you can stand, whatever makes you happy. But today is a day to recognize you and to honor you for your accomplishments. So please take time to revel in this moment because you've certainly earned it. But you can't rest on your laurels. There's so much more work to be done. Work that, if you do it right, will keep you busy, engaged, and most importantly, fulfilled for the rest of your life. Now, it's easy to think of graduation as the completion of your education. But you, as Redbirds, you know better than that, of course. It's not the end. In fact, that's why it's called commencement. You now commence on a bigger and even more exciting chapter of your life. When you leave today, you go out into a world that offers so many opportunities and a world that faces just as many challenges. But above all, it's a world that needs you. We need your knowledge and training, but we really need your passion, and we really need your commitment as an engaged member of society. You will move on to be and to do, but I hope you remember that your education is a lifelong pursuit. Now, your time at Illinois State University has helped to prepare you for the work ahead in this world. Life outside the classroom, however, these past few years has taught us a great deal. We continue to grapple with troubling and painful chapters in our nation's history. Issues of inequity and injustice, political polarization and an erosion of civility in politics and society, ongoing conflicts across the globe. And we've been challenged by the greatest public health crisis of our lifetime. COVID-19 changed everything. And I'm sure you remember time on campus before anyone had heard of COVID-19. Your first move-in, finding your classes, making new friends, meeting Reggie Redbird for the first time, and hopefully joining crowds at lots of events on campus, whether it's sporting events or cultural ones. Now, hopefully you met with these fabulous professors during office hours, and you probably stopped by a university office or two to get a little bit of help along the way. Maybe you just chilled on the quad. You probably never gave a second thought to what was considered a normal college experience. I mean, let's face it, we all took it for granted. And that all changed in March of 2020. So we all know education moved online, but other events in our lives moved online as well, even weddings and baby showers. Our personal health and the health of those around us became an everyday concern. So it's understandable to say it was a challenging and scary time. However, as a Redbird community, we rose to the challenge and we faced up to that frightening and uncertain time. And I'm going to say, perhaps those of you in the nursing profession and your faculty more than others. It was a tough time, but you learned a great deal about yourselves. As the generation of students who experienced the upheavals of the pandemic, you will always have that shared experience. And I hope in some way you'll be better for it, because you've demonstrated a lot, that you can learn, adapt, and grow from challenges, that you can practice self-care and care for others, and that you can realize the positive sides of technology. And let's all hope that that experience and the knowledge you've gained will serve you well in your life. And you probably have a much greater appreciation for those things that were taken for granted just a few years ago. I mean, who knew that going to class or eating in a dining hall would be an exciting adventure? You, like all of us, learned that just the simple act of being together, as we are today, is a gift. So as you leave, I'd like to ask one more thing. Don't be a stranger. Stay connected to the Illinois State community. Your professors are invested in you, and they love to hear how you're doing. And friends, as you have here and you have up here, they're friends, even if you don't see them for a while or hear from them. But come back and see us when you can. And stay connected with the groups you've joined. And maybe join some more, like our fabulous Alumni Association. We are proud of you. So go out and be great. And we hope you are proud of Illinois State University. And so now is your chance. Share your story with young people that are just starting their educational adventure, because now is your chance to be a role model for others. Congratulations. I'd like to share that tomorrow morning we will present a posthumous honorary degree to recognize the life and work of Illinois State alumnus Andrew Purnell of the class of 1957. We plan to bestow this honor on him in person during our Founding Day celebration in February of 2020. Unfortunately, due to health issues, Andrew was unable to attend, and we were deeply saddened to learn of his passing in March of 2020. However, we are grateful for the opportunity to present the honorary degree to his family, who will be with us at the College of Education ceremony tomorrow. And I want you all to know that Andrew's legacy continues to impact Illinois State, and we are proud to count him as an alumnus of Illinois State. Provost Tarhuli, could you please join me as we confer the master's and bachelor's degrees on our 2022 candidates?
Will all candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees please rise? President Kinsey, on behalf of the faculty of the Mennonite College of Nursing, I present this group of students and recommend that you confer the appropriate degree upon each of the candidates.
By the authority of the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree recommended by the appropriate faculty, with all the appendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. You can clap. And now, for our bachelor's degree candidates. Since the Middle Ages, the silks of the graduation tassel have represented the colors of faculty and the power of the university to confer degrees. You will continue this wonderful tradition of silks as you move your tassel to the left, signifying your transition from student to graduate of this university. Members of the class of 2022, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Now I get to officially offer the first sincere congratulations to you as graduates. And now if you could just be seated for a minute, because it's my pleasure to invite Dean Newbrander back to the lectern to officially congratulate our graduates.
Well, congratulations. And I must start my remarks with Happy Nurses Day. Mennonite College of Nursing graduates, my message to you today is one of pride in your accomplishments and hope for the future. Each of you entered our college with a dream of becoming a nurse or advancing your nursing degree. For some of you, you started as a first-year student in 2018 without a thought of a pandemic in your future. Others transferred in or started ISU in the fall of 2020, and our accelerated students started in May of 2021. No matter when you started Mennonite, you all have persevered through a pandemic that has changed our world. The challenges presented to you as nursing students were unique. Many of you were asked to attend all of your classes online while continuing to participate in clinical experiences in person. Due to the added pressures created by COVID, our clinical partners quickly learned that keeping nursing students involved in in-person clinical experiences was extraordinarily valuable, not only to their nursing staff, but also to you as a nursing student. You adapted to weekly COVID testing, N95 masks. You embraced vaccinations at the highest rate within the university. During these last 2 years, you have kept your patients and their well-being at the top of your priority list. Our nursing program is one of rigor, with a reputation for producing excellent nurses. You are here today because you have met our high standards and can proudly claim the title of both Illinois State University alum and Mennonite College of Nursing alum. We are proud of you, your family is proud of you, and we know you will do great things in the future. Speaking of the future, the way we care for patients is changing as quickly as the technology that we use to care for those patients. You are embarking on a path that will undergo exponential changes during your career. As a Mennonite College of Nursing graduate, you are prepared to face the future and lead into the future. As you start your first nursing position or take a new position as an advanced degree nurse, you look forward with hope. Know that you are prepared and that there are a host of us cheering you on. I close with a quote from Abraham Lincoln. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. So you, Mennonite College of Nursing, class of 2022, congratulations, go forth, embrace each day, one day at a time, and continue to make us proud. Take advantage of opportunities to gladly learn and teach and grow, always moving forward as an excellent nurse. We can't wait to hear about your wonderful accomplishments.
As our ceremony approaches its conclusion, it is my pleasure to introduce Dave Hostin, President of the Alumni Association. Dave graduated from Illinois State University in 2008 with a Bachelor of Science degree. Please welcome Dave, who will induct our graduates into the Alumni Association.
Congratulations, graduates! As president of the Illinois State University Alumni Association Board of Directors, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you to your new Redbird community, the Illinois State University Alumni Network. During your time at Illinois State, you've been taught, mentored, and nurtured by a talented and caring group of faculty and staff. What you may not have considered until today is how these experiences and these individuals will impact you going forward. Many of the friendships and relationships you established on this campus will last a lifetime. Though you may be leaving our campus, Illinois State will always be your university home. Today, you join a new family as one of almost 240,000 graduates who are proud to call Illinois State University who are proud to call themselves Illinois State University alumni. Your Alumni Association serves to help you stay connected to the people and places that make your years as a Redbird truly special. I encourage you to get involved and to keep Illinois State as part of your life by finding opportunities to network with those who share your Redbird pride. I also hope you will return to campus to reconnect with friends, celebrate homecoming, and attend other alumni events hosted locally, virtually, and across the country. Finally, I hope you will share your Illinois State story with those you encounter every day. As we can conclude our commencement ceremony, I ask all Illinois State University alumni in the audience, including our new graduates, to please stand and remain standing. Please join me in recognizing all who are proud to call Illinois State University their alma mater. Now, will the audience please stand and join in the singing of the university hymn, which can be found on the last page of your program booklet.
Glory hast thou, might and power, proud the halls of ISU, deeds that live in song and story, loyal sons and daughters true. So shalt thou in years increasing send thy grads of honest worth forth to bear with zeal unceasing wisdom's torch throughout the earth. Bring forth to bear with zeal unceasing wisdom's torch throughout the earth.
Congratulations, graduates. While the 163rd commencement ceremony of Illinois State University has now concluded, your work has just begun. Go be a positive force in the world and represent your alma mater well. Congratulations to you all. I ask you to please remain standing during the recessional. Thank you and have a wonderful day.